Hello everyone, this is Lessons on the Ocean. Yeah, it's been a minute. It kind of seemed like I fell off the face of the earth there, but I'm here, back, making a video. Um, I figured this isn't going to be a thing where I'm like doing 2 times a week or 1 time a week or whatever, just when I have time. So, but I want to talk about loneliness. What is the difference between lonely and alone? Because there's a difference, and it's important to know there's a difference. And what I'm going to say in this video is going to be extremely the complete opposite of what basically majority of what mainstream media says. Yeah. A lot of men today are struggling because they're lonely or they're alone. And they try to fill that emptiness with anything they can find that can fill that void. An example would be a girlfriend, which is not wrong, but sometimes we pick less than ideal partners, and we don't see that because we want a companion. Stuck in video games, playing 24/7. I mean, you just name it. Whatever it is that you can fill that void, people are doing it. AI girlfriends now are a thing, so people are doing that. So just talking about, for me personally, what's helped me is I've been able to be comfortable with myself and be comfortable with my thoughts. And it wasn't easy to do that because growing up, I had a Game Boy when I was 6. So I played the Game Boy. My cat's running around. And after the Game Boy, it was the iPhone. And after the iPhone, it was the gaming console. And after the gaming console, it just keeps going up the ladder there. And then, these things that come out for us to find enjoyment in, little do we know that kind of draws us away from the human interaction. And a lot of the times, it's too late before we realize how far down the rabbit hole we are in terms of being conscious of our thoughts and our thinking. Let me ask you a question. If you were to lose your phone for a month, could you survive? Like, genuinely. A lot of you are going to say, of course. But genuinely, could you be alone with your thoughts for even a day? The answer probably would be, yeah, you probably could, but it would be challenging. Now, a lot of people can't. A lot of people, if they lose their phone, they go absolutely apeshit crazy. So there is definitely a pandemic going on. We have to get to the point as men to be comfortable with our thoughts. Now, it's not ideal that we're alone, but reality is you are going to be alone. That's just how it is. There are going to be points in your life where no one's really asking how you're doing. Everyone's busy. They don't have time to talk to you. They don't have time to take care of you, whatever it is, and then you'll find yourself alone. And then what do we do when we find ourselves alone? Well, we grab our phone and we just start doing whatever it is. But you need to get to the point where you're comfortable with your thoughts. And a lot of us are not comfortable with our thoughts. That's why we prefer less than ideal partners. But we don't know we're doing that. We don't know we're picking less than ideal partners. And we go down the rabbit hole of whatever it is that friend group is doing, whatever it is that toxic girlfriend is doing, or boyfriend, if ladies you're watching. And so we need to not do that. We need to get to the point, and bringing up religion here. God said it's not good that man be alone, so He made Eve. So it's not ideal. It's not ideal, but it's better than being with someone or something that's going to corrupt you. Okay, so we need to get to the point where you're comfortable with your thoughts, and whatever practice you want to do in doing that, go camping, guys. Go camping. I mean, go hiking, and don't bring your phone. Oh well, of course bring your phone, but don't focus on your phone. Okay, you want to get to the point where you're comfortable with your thoughts. And a lot of people, they ignore the healthy relationship with themselves until it gets to the point where Alex, dumb cat, gets to the point where they can't even survive on their own thoughts. So yeah, anyway, that's about it. A little bit of a messy video. I'm just hearing my cat running around for some reason. Maybe I can grab him for you guys, maybe not. Anyway, yep, that's pretty much it. Yeah, he's running around. All right, take care, y'all.